You ever get that feeling that there's more to your city than what you see on the surface? Like there are secrets hiding in plain sight when you're walking to school or heading to the MRT? Well, you're not wrong. There's a secret mission happening all around you, and it's all about keeping you healthy. So let me just throw this out there. Is your city secretly a gym, a doctor's office, maybe even a personal wellness coach that's always pushing you to be your best? The answer? Well, it's kind of all of those things. And today, we're going to uncover how. Take a look at this. Seems pretty normal, right? Just people out for a jog at a nice park. But what if I told you that this park, the path they're running on, even where the trees are planted, is all part of a massive citywide plan? Yeah, none of this is an accident. It's all by design. All right, let's dive into section 1 and start spilling some of your city's biggest health secrets. You know, for the longest time, the way we handled health was pretty simple. You only really thought about a doctor when you were already sick, right? You get a fever, you go to the clinic. You break something, you go to the hospital. Health was always about fixing a problem, not about building something strong from the start. But here's the deal. That old way of doing things is getting super expensive. And with more people in Singapore getting older, it's just not going to work long term. So the country's got to try something smarter. A new strategy that kicks in way, way before anyone even feels a sniffle. And that brings us to section 2, a smarter way to health. This is the big idea powering this whole secret mission. This big idea has a name, population health. It's a total mindset shift. It's not about treating one sick person at a time. It's about looking at the entire city, the big picture, and asking, how can we design our neighborhoods, our apps, our communities, to make being healthy the easiest, most natural choice for literally everyone? Okay, let's put it this way. Think about your favorite video game. Traditional healthcare? That's like waiting until your health bar is flashing red before you finally use a health potion. But population health, that's about grinding from level 1. It's about building up your strength, your defense, your stamina right from the start. So you rarely even get into that danger zone. See? It's all about prevention, not just the cure. Now for the fun part. It's time to put on our detective hats, because we're going clue hunting for this health mission, and you can find the evidence right in your own neighborhood. Let's start with something you've probably walked past 1,000 times. A bench. Yeah, a regular old bench. But it's not just a place to sit and scroll on your phone. For an older person, this bench is a strategically placed rest stop. It might be the very thing that allows them to walk to the market, stay active, and meet their friends. That simple bench is secretly a powerful health tool. And clue number 2, your HDB Void Deck. You might think it's just an empty space, but it's actually designed to be like a community living room, a place for people to meet, to talk, to connect. Because it turns out, being social and feeling like you belong is a huge part of staying healthy, both mentally and physically. Okay, this next clue is huge. The goal is that by 2030, every single home in Singapore will be just a 10-minute walk away from a park. Think about that. No matter where you live, you'll have a green space nearby to run, play, or just hang out with your friends. Easy access to nature is a total game changer. And yeah, speaking of mental health, which is just as important, that's a massive focus of this whole mission. It's not just about our bodies. There's a whole national strategy to boost support for mental well-being, making it easier for everyone to manage stress and get help when they need it. And of course, this isn't just about physical stuff. The plan is getting seriously high-tech. We're talking about AI-powered apps on your phone that can act like a personal health coach, reminding you to move more or make healthier choices. It's literally like having a health expert right there in your pocket. So you've got the benches, the parks, the tech. What do they all have in common? They're all pieces of one giant official mission. Let's pull back the curtain in section 4. They're all part of this, Healthier SG. That's the official code name for this whole operation. It's a massive national plan from the Ministry of Health, and its number one goal is to flip the script from focusing on sickness to focusing on wellness. So what's the game plan? At its core, Healthier SG is all about making healthier lifestyles the norm. It's about having a family doctor you actually know and trust, and really zeroing in on preventing problems before they even start. And it uses community vibes and cool tech, like the Health Hub app, to make it all happen. Okay, I know what some of you might be thinking. This is cool and all, but it sounds like it's for old people. Well, let's just bust that myth right now in our final section, why this matters to you. Let me be super clear about this. This isn't just for your parents or your grandparents.
This entire mission, this whole citywide plan, is being built for you. The habits you form and the health you build right now as a teen literally sets the foundation for the rest of your life.
If you boil it all down to one word, it's empowerment. It's about giving you the control, the tools, and the perfect environment to be the boss of your own health. It's putting you in the driver's seat. So, what's the real-world download for you? It means getting way easier access to awesome parks and places to play sports. It means more real support for your mental health. It means getting your hands on tools that help you build healthy habits that actually stick. Basically, it's about living in a city that is being redesigned from the ground up to help you thrive. Look, at the end of the day, all these secret clues and big plans are really about one thing: helping you build the best, strongest, and healthiest foundation for your future self. The person you're going to be in 10, 20, even 50 years from now is going to thank you for this. So, the next time you're out, I want you to keep your eyes open. Be a detective. Look for the clues. That new cycling path, that community garden, they're all part of the mission. So I'll leave you with this. What health secret will you spot in your neighborhood today?